What's up, guys? I'm Justin. I'm here with Mitch.
Yo.
We're taking a look at Way of the Dogg.
Way of the D-O-double-G.
So we were at this little thing called E3 last week.
I heard of that.
Maybe you've heard of that. And one of the things that we missed was that Way of the Dogg came out on iPad.
How could we?
The biggest news of the week. So this is Way of the Dogg on iPad. I love how the unlockables are bios for the characters.
This is the best unlockable of all time.
Snoop will always be Snoop Dogg, and Snoop will always be Snoop Lion. The lion is spiritual, aligned with the tenets of Rastafarianism.
Majesty, peace, respect, and love. Exactly what I think of when I think of Snoop.
So this game came out on Xbox. Was it Xbox exclusive, PSN?
I believe it was just Xbox 360.
Yeah, you might be right. But anyway, it came out on consoles.
Yes.
It's a rhythm fighting, so it's like, Snoop songs, and then it's a little bit like Elite Beat Agents. I don't know how it played with the controller. Well, why don't you talk a little bit about how it played with the controller?
Ryan McCaffrey and I did a commentary, which you can see on IGN.com. We did not like this at all on console. The controls were really iffy. The rhythm and the combat and the song, like the input Justin's doing here with the I don't know if you're sliding or touching here, but whatever this is, these icons did not match the rhythm of the combat or the songs at hand. So it just felt really weird and didn't really seem to work as a rhythm game or an action game or whatever it was trying to do. But you like it. You like it on iPad quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I haven't played a ton. I wouldn't say I like it quite a bit yet.
Okay.
But, this is getting way harder. I maybe should have done an easier song since I'm going to talk and play.
They've removed several frames of animation from the Xbox version.
Okay, see, this is why I wanted to have you on this video, is to talk about that sort of detail.
Yeah, because the combat actually looked really awesome on console. It was like super smooth and fast and stylish. There was style, and it's here at its core, but it's not nearly as smooth and pretty.
Yeah, sorry, I'm waiting to get like a moment of downtime.
That's why
so I can
I'm trying
speak.
to vamp a little bit here.
So,
but Justin, you're tapping and sliding.
Right, like it's the same as Elite Beat Agents. I'm assuming that there's not that many beats on the screen right now at this. I'm gonna go back to the last song because that song was really hard.
It's also just not a very good one compared to like the main menu song, which I love.
You were saying that the beats and stuff don't correspond to any of the rhythm. Like there's no actual rhythm. Like you're just pressing buttons and it's not tied in with what's happening on the music.
Yeah, they seem to just be like you would finish the gestures and then the combat would happen.
Well, yeah, I mean that's true. Like the gestures are sort of like the combat, but it matches the music 100%.
Think so?
Yeah,
I did
sure.
not feel that it did. At least on Xbox, maybe they refined it a little here, but
or maybe they got a title update or something.
Could be, yeah. But just watching you, I'm still.
This was also we don't have the exact price in front of us, but it was $10. It was a normal XBLA price, 5, 10, maybe 15, in that range.
Definitely not 15. But and yes, it was that price, typical XBLA pricing.
And this is $3 on the App Store.
Yeah,
and it makes a lot of sense for a touchscreen. So how was it with the actual controller? Like,
it was
weird.
Not great. Yeah, it's
like, how did you even do it? Like, how did it work?
I believe for the most part it was like you would just tap X instead, like where Justin is touching the screen on these little target icons right now. You would just tap X, and then I believe you would hold and then use the left stick for these kinds of things.
That sounds really weird.
Yeah, it just wasn't as precise.
So obviously on the iPad here, all I'm doing is tapping the screen. So it's very similar to if you played a Windan or Elite Beat Agents or any of those sorts of games. There was Square Enix had a rhythm game that was a lot like this on the App Store called that demon one, that really creepy, weird demon one, Demon Score.
Oh, that's right.
So this is like Demon Score, but instead of demons, you get Snoop Lion.
And hip-hop. In the face.
So yeah, I mean, it's not like a fighting game in the sense that what I'm doing is controlling his movements directly, but that's just like the subtext, like it's combat, musical rhythm combat.
Right.
And you can see here. Let's not talk for a sec. Actually, Mitch, do you know what knob turns up the game audio? Okay, I'll pause it.
Okay, Justin's going to do it for me because I'm a child.
Okay, no more talking. And now we'll see if the rhythm action... I might not have turned the right knob. We'll do one of these two.
Just turn them all
We'll
up.
see if the rhythm action corresponds with the beats that are happening on screen. Besides that.
This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers. Now back to the G's. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers. Now back to the G's.
Looks like someone's
all right. Let's get back.
What happened?
Whoa!
He's angry.
I don't know. Maybe if you worked a little harder in the first place, she'd still be alive.
Like myself here to show you where it's at. With my hose on my side and my strap on my back. Papers are stacked daily. And death row was still the label that pays.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, there are times. I guess I just don't really fully understand the relationship between what you're doing and what happens. Because there are times where it's like I tapped, but there was like a weird dodge when I double tapped, and I don't understand if that's like a common thing when you double tap or what.
Yeah, I guess the bottom line is I'm more positive on this game than you are.
Yeah.
Like, I'm playing it on the App Store. I'm totally enjoying myself. I like, tapping rhythm games like this a lot.
Yeah,
I really like Elite Beat Agents a lot. And this isn't as good. I wouldn't say the beats feel quite as tight or the music is, even though this is Snoop Dogg music, like, I felt like the music in those games were really catchy, and these are like Snoop's. They're not even like his biggest hits, right?
No, I actually kind of like that.
You like that part of it?
It's Snoop songs you don't necessarily know, so they feel kind of new.
Yeah. All the tracks are a little... This is a weird complaint, but they feel a little long for mobile. Like, if you just had a few seconds to kill, like, once you get into one of these songs, you're committed.
Yeah.
Like, they're all at least 5 minutes, I would say. I'm digging it.
Okay.
I just wanted to let
Good.
people know it was out. This is one of the games we missed E3 week.
Yeah.
$3. If you skip this on consoles and you have an iPad or iPhone, give it another look. It's $3. It's one of the better rhythm games I've played on the App
It seems
Store.
more appropriate for a tablet.
Yeah, for sure. More appropriate price, more appropriate control scheme.
Yeah.
You did point
Still the
out
same Snoop Dogg, Snoop Lion.
Snoop Lion. Is he back to being Snoop Dogg?
No, he's still Snoop Lion.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not like really part of hip hop culture. I don't know if you know this about me, Mitch.
Yeah.
I'm not really embedded in the hip hop culture.
That surprises me, actually, because when I look at you, all I think about you is that man knows hip hop.
What's the Canadian underground hip hop scene like?
I actually don't know. I know Canadian punk, but not Canadian hip hop. This is something I'm going to go investigate.
You could say anything. You could have said anything about Canadian
Can I tell you a
hip-hop.
real fact about Canadian hip hop?
Uh-huh.
There is a rapper in Canada who also goes by the moniker Mitchie D.
Wow.
He dated an old roommate of mine.
Is that how you got your Twitter name?
No, I had my Twitter name, and my roommate was like, what? Are you...
Did he try to get it from you?
He might have. He's Mitchie D something.
So America Jones. That reminds me of the guy. This guy owns JustinDavis.com, and he's not using it. Like, he just squats on it, and he refuses to sell it.
So there's a photographer who owns MitchellDyer.com.
Yeah.
His last name is Mitchell Dyer.
Yeah.
Go to visit Craig Mitchell Dyer's photography.
Good talk, Mitch. Let's bring this back full circle.
Okay.
Where the Dog.
Yeah, video
It's
games.
out now on the App Store. $3. I like it. Mitch doesn't.
Yeah. I'm lukewarm at best.
So, we're back in the office, bringing you all the video game hotness. E3's over,
Yeah.
so look for more videos about, all the hottest mobile games, all the hottest video games in general on IGN.com.